Just shut up. You there, do you have a problem? Why are you grumbling? Is it my problem that you are not prepared for the pop quiz? Have you ever lost your temper and regretted it? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I stood in front of my classroom and asked the students, have you come prepared for the pop quiz? From the crowd of puzzled faces, someone asked, what pop quiz? There was grumbling and shaking of heads. And someone else got up and said, ma'am, we don't have the material to answer the pop quiz. More grumbling ensued. And in the midst of all this confusion, the class rep got up and screamed, don't you guys ever look online? All the information is up there. The entire class retorted back. Soon I had lost all control of my class and the murmuring had morphed into a noisy din. At that moment, something happened. It was as if someone had pressed really hard on the angry button inside my head and I lost my mind. And I screamed, shut up, just shut up. My entire body was shaking. 43 shocked students just stared at me and I said, okay, I need to get out of this situation. So I gave them a small assignment to work on and I walked out of the classroom panting and gasping for air. At the end of the day when I went home, I reflected on what happened that day. I was shocked and rather taken aback by my own unexpected explosion of anger. Where was all this anger coming from? So I sat down, calmly, and thought about it. 6 months ago, when I started teaching, I had a certain image of the teacher that I wanted to be. I wanted to be a facilitator for learning through discovery and through exploration. And when that enthusiasm and the time that I had spent to design the class was not reciprocated, when the time and the enthusiasm with which I had designed the class was not reciprocated by my students, I felt let down. When you get angry, your body gets into a fight. Your rational mind becomes completely disengaged and you become irrational. In some cases, anger can lead to high blood pressure, and in some extreme cases, anger can lead to heart attack. We all know anger is not good for us. Yet we get angry. I got angry. But who benefited from that anger? I certainly did not. Benjamin Franklin said, anger is never without reason, but seldom with a good one. I got angry because I was expecting something from the students. Instead of expecting, had I kept that aside and I had merely chosen to resolve the situation, I could have reacted in a different way. I could have probably said, oh, okay, you guys have not come prepared for the class. Okay. How many of you have the answers for the problems? I'll give you 2 options. Option 1, take 10 minutes. Take those photocopies that you have, make copies for the entire class, and please come back. We'll have the quiz. Option 2, we will just have the quiz in the next class. And this time, class rep, please make sure that everybody has the photocopies to answer the list. Yes, I could have done something like that. But when the match of anger is lit, you cannot stop it. Rational techniques of controlling your anger, like taking a deep breath, counting to 10, or even just walking away from the situation, may not come in handy for an irrational mind. So how do you control your anger? What do you do? I think the answer lies in mindfulness. trying my best to sit down every day morning for 5 to 10 minutes and meditate. Just calmly sit down and observe my thoughts. I've noticed that I attach myself to some thoughts more than the others, and usually these are the thoughts that later become an anger tantrum. So be mindful, because anger doesn't benefit anybody. Observe your thoughts and control your anger. Be mindful, because anger is never without reason, it's set up with a good. Thank you.